10 daily habits that unknowingly cause sarcopenia and muscle loss in older adults. Are you feeling your legs getting weaker when you stand up? Or is opening a simple jar lid becoming more difficult than before? Don't be quick to blame it on old age. More likely, it's the sign of a hidden enemy silently attacking your body every day. Here's an alarming fact. According to medical studies, nearly 1/3 of people over 60 are facing it, yet many don't even know its name. Sarcopenia, the silent muscle loss that can rob you of your independence and freedom faster than any other disease. With over 20 years of experience as a geriatric physician, I have witnessed countless patients go from being completely independent to becoming dependent, not because of a terminal illness, but because of seemingly harmless daily habits. In today's video, I will expose the 10 habits that are silently destroying your strength. And specifically, habit 1, something millions of people do every day thinking it's healthy, is the very thing that is stealing your freedom. Before we start, let me know, are you worried about maintaining your strength as you get older? Type yes in the comments. And if your and your family's health is a top priority, hit the like and subscribe button right now so you don't miss this life-changing medical information. Now let's get right into it. Habit 10, the daily dose of refined sugar. We all know sugar is linked to weight gain and diabetes, but its effect on your muscles is far more insidious. When you consume refined sugars, found in soda, cookies, pastries, white bread, and even many so-called healthy breakfast cereals and sauces, your blood sugar spikes. Your pancreas releases insulin to manage this surge. Over time, this constant cycle leads to chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout your body. From a physiological standpoint, this inflammation is like a constant state of emergency for your cells. It disrupts a critical process called muscle protein synthesis, MPS. Think of MPS as the construction crew that repairs and rebuilds your muscle fibers after daily activities. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high sugar intake directly suppresses MPS. This means that even if you are active, your muscles are not repairing themselves efficiently. Sugar is actively telling your body's repair crew to stand down. Furthermore, excess sugar leads to the formation of harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These AGEs act like glue, sticking to proteins in your muscle tissue and making them stiff, brittle, and less functional. It's like your flexible, strong muscle fibers are slowly turning to rust. You might not be eating cake every day, but the hidden sugars in yogurt, fruit juice, ketchup, and salad dressings all contribute to this silent damage. The solution is to become a detective. Read labels. Swap sugary drinks for water infused with lemon or mint, and choose whole fruits over juices. Your strength depends on it. Habit 9. Forgetting your most essential nutrient. Water. This sounds almost too simple, but in my practice, chronic dehydration is one of the most common and overlooked causes of muscle weakness and fatigue in older adults. You might think, I drink coffee in the morning and a cup of tea in the afternoon. I'm not thirsty. But thirst is a poor indicator of hydration status, especially as we age. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already in a state of deficit. Your muscle tissue is approximately 75% water. When you're dehydrated, the volume of blood flowing to your muscles decreases. This means less oxygen and fewer nutrients are delivered, hampering their ability to function and repair. It also means metabolic waste products aren't cleared away efficiently, leading to stiffness, cramping, and soreness. I remember a patient, Mrs. Helen, a 78-year-old retired school teacher. She came to me complaining of persistent fatigue, muscle cramps in her legs at night, and dizziness. She was convinced it was just old age. After reviewing her diet, I discovered she was drinking only 2 cups of tea and maybe 1 small glass of water a day. We made one simple change. I instructed her to drink 6 to 8 full glasses of water daily. Within 2 weeks, her cramps vanished, her energy levels improved, and her dizziness subsided. She wasn't old, she was just dehydrated. Coffee, tea, and sodas can act as diuretics, meaning they make you lose more fluid. Make a conscious effort to drink plain water. Start your day with a large glass. Carry a bottle with you. Eat water-rich foods like cucumber, celery, and melon. Water isn't just for quenching thirst. It's the fundamental lubricant for your muscular system. Habit 8. Avoiding strength and resistance exercise. When I mention strength training to my patients, many picture bodybuilders lifting immense weights. This is a misconception. For seniors, strength training isn't about building bulk. It's about sending a crucial signal to your body. These muscles are still needed. After age 30, we naturally lose 3–5% of our muscle mass per decade. This process, sarcopenia, accelerates dramatically after 60 if left unchecked. When you avoid using your muscles, your body interprets this as a sign that they are no longer necessary for survival. It begins a process of breaking them down to conserve energy. This is why you might suddenly find it hard to get up from the floor or carry a bag of groceries. You don't need a gym. Research published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research has shown that even 2 30-minute sessions of simple resistance exercise per week can halt and even reverse muscle loss in older adults. What does this look like? It can be as simple as standing up and sitting down from a chair 10 times without using your hands. It can be doing wall push-ups or using light resistance bands. Even lifting cans of soup while watching television is a form of resistance training. The key is to challenge your muscles just enough to stimulate them. Think of it as a wake-up call, reminding them to stay strong and functional. Habit 7. Eating a pro-inflammatory diet. You can drink all the water you want and do your exercises, but if your plate is filled with foods that cause inflammation, you are fighting a losing battle. These are foods that over time create a hostile environment for muscle health. We already discussed sugar, but the list goes on. Processed meats like sausages, bacon, and deli slices are loaded with preservatives, sodium, and unhealthy fats that can impair muscle function. Fried foods and fast foods are high in trans fats, which interfere with the health of your cell membranes, including those of your muscle cells. Refined grains like white bread and pasta are stripped of their nutrients and act much like pure sugar in your bloodstream. Instead, think of your plate as a tool. Fill it with anti-inflammatory foods. These include fatty fish like salmon, packed with omega-3s, brightly colored fruits and vegetables, full of antioxidants that combat cellular damage. Nuts, seeds, and olive oil provide healthy fats. Spices like turmeric and ginger are powerful natural anti-inflammatories. You don't need to be perfect. Start with a simple swap. White bread for whole grain, a sugary soda for herbal tea, processed snacks for a handful of almonds. Every meal is a choice to either fuel inflammation or fight it. Habit 6. The routine use of painkillers, NSAIDs. This is a very sensitive topic because so many older adults rely on over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen or naproxen to manage the aches and pains of arthritis or other chronic conditions. While these medications can be essential, their habitual, long-term use can have a devastating effect on muscle health. Here, SY. When you exercise or are active, you create tiny micro-tears in your muscles. Your body responds with a controlled inflammatory process to heal these tears and rebuild the muscle stronger. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, work by blocking enzymes called COX-1 and COX-2, which are responsible for creating inflammation and pain. But in doing so, they also block the necessary signals for muscle repair. A powerful study in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences demonstrated that regular NSAID use significantly hinders muscle protein synthesis after exercise. In essence, the pill that takes away your pain today might be preventing your muscles from getting stronger for tomorrow. I had a patient, Mr. Arthur, a 76-year-old who took 2 ibuprofen every morning for his knee arthritis. He was also trying to walk more to stay active, but complained he was getting weaker, not stronger. We worked with his rheumatologist to find alternative pain management strategies, including physical therapy, targeted exercises, and topical treatments. Once he reduced his reliance on daily NSAIDs, he reported feeling more robust, and his strength gradually improved. If you use these medications daily, please have a conversation with your doctor about the long-term risks and potential alternatives. Habit 5. Insufficient protein intake. Protein is the literal building block of your muscles. And as we age, our bodies become less efficient at using it, a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. This means you need to consume more protein than a younger person just to maintain your existing muscle mass. Unfortunately, many seniors fall into a pattern of low-protein meals. Toast for breakfast, a simple soup for lunch, and a small portion of meat or fish with vegetables for dinner. This is a recipe for muscle wasting. A landmark consensus paper from Geriatric Nutrition Experts recommends that older adults consume 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. For a 150-pound, 68 kg person, that's about 82 to 102 grams of protein per day. Many seniors get less than half of that. When your body doesn't get enough protein from your diet, it will find it elsewhere, by breaking down your own muscle tissue. Think about incorporating a protein source into every meal. Eggs or Greek yogurt for breakfast, a scoop of lentils or beans in your soup, a piece of chicken or fish at dinner. A protein smoothie can be an excellent, easy-to-digest option. Your muscles are hungry for these building blocks. You must provide them. Habit 4. Neglecting quality sleep. Sleep is not passive downtime. It is the primary window for muscle repair and growth. While you sleep, your body releases human growth hormone HGH, which is critical for repairing tissues. Simultaneously, levels of the stress hormone cortisol, which is catabolic muscle wasting, decrease. When you consistently get poor sleep, less than 7 hours a night or fragmented sleep, this delicate hormonal balance is thrown into chaos. Growth hormone production plummets and cortisol levels remain elevated. Your body stays in a state of breakdown rather than repair. You wake up feeling unrefreshed, and your muscles have been denied their nightly maintenance crew. Create a sleep sanctuary. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light suppresses melatonin production. Avoid caffeine and large meals late in the evening. If you suffer from chronic insomnia, it's not something to just endure. It's a medical issue that needs to be addressed with your doctor. Sleep is non-negotiable for muscle preservation. Habit 3. Starting the day on an empty or sugary tank. Skipping breakfast is one of the worst things you can do for your muscles. After an overnight fast of 8-10 hours, your body's glycogen, stored energy, levels are low. If you don't provide it with fuel, it enters a state of catabolism, breaking down muscle tissue to create the glucose your brain needs to function. Just as bad as starting with a breakfast of coffee and a pastry or sugary cereal. This provides a quick energy spike followed by a crash, and more importantly, it offers virtually zero protein to stop muscle breakdown. Your first meal of the day should be a signal to your body to switch from breakdown mode to building mode. That requires protein. A breakfast of eggs, whole grain toast with avocado, or oatmeal with nuts and seeds provides sustained energy and the crucial amino acids to begin muscle repair for the day. Habit 2. Prolonged, uninterrupted sitting. In the medical community, we have a saying, "Sitting is the new smoking." It's one of the most pervasive habits of modern life, and it is devastating for the muscles of your lower body and core, the very muscles essential for balance and mobility. When you sit for long periods, the large muscles in your legs and glutes become inactive. The electrical activity in them essentially shuts off. Your body gets a loud and clear message. These muscles are not in use. This prolonged inactivity leads to muscle atrophy, tightening of your hip flexors, which hurts your back and gait, and poor circulation. Even if you do a 30-minute workout every day, sitting for the other 8 hours can undo much of the benefit. The solution is simple: break up your sitting time. Set a timer to stand up every 30-40 minutes. Walk around the room during TV commercials. Do a few simple stretches. While waiting for water to boil, do some calf raises. These small movement snacks keep your muscles activated and remind your body that they are still very much needed. Habit 1. Inactivity immediately after meals. And here we are, at the number 1 most common habit that quietly destroys muscle strength. After finishing a meal, what is the most common instinct? To sit back on the couch, turn on the television, or lie down for a rest. It feels natural, but it is metabolically disastrous. After you eat, your blood sugar levels rise as the food is digested. Your muscles are the primary destination for this glucose, where it can be used for energy or stored for later. But for this to happen efficiently, the muscles need to be active. When you remain sedentary right after a meal, especially a large one, your blood sugar spikes higher and stays elevated for longer. Your muscles don't get the signal to uptake this glucose. Over time, this contributes to insulin resistance, fat storage, and deprives your muscles of the very nutrients they need for repair. You don't need to go for a run. The solution is gentle movement. A 10-minute slow walk around the block or even just around your house is incredibly effective. Stand up and do the dishes. Fold some laundry. This light activity helps shuttle glucose from your bloodstream into your muscle cells, feeding them and stabilizing your blood sugar. It's a small change that makes a profound difference in how your body utilizes nutrients and preserves muscle over the long term. Conclusion: your strength is in your hands. We've covered the 10 silent habits that chip away at your strength. From the sugar in your tea to the chair you sit in. None of them are dramatic, but their cumulative effect is the difference between a future of independence and one of frailty. But the most important message I can leave you with as a physician is this: you have profound control. Awareness is the first step and action is the second. You don't have to be perfect. Just start with one thing. Drink 1 extra glass of water tomorrow. Take a 5-minute walk after dinner. Add a single egg to your breakfast. These small, consistent acts of self-care are the most powerful prescription I can give. Your body is a remarkable machine that has carried you through life. It's time to give it the support it needs to carry you strongly into the future. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these habits resonated with you the most, and what is one small change you are willing to make starting today? Let us know in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else. If you found this information valuable, please like this video and share it with someone you care about. And be sure to subscribe for more medically grounded advice to help you stay active, healthy, and independent. Until next time, be well.